Welcome to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. Welcome back to another Voice of Baceprot reaction. Now, I don't know how this skipped past me, but they did a cover of Refuse Resist, and I didn't know about it. I'm a big Sepultura fan, so this is going to be pretty exciting. Again, it's very much in tune with their personality of this like fighting the man kind of thing. It's going to be interesting how they cover this song because this is a lot heavier than anything they've done, really. And it's quite an aggressive song with Max Cavalera, Andres Kisser, Igor Cavalera, like really putting that staple Brazilian fucking harsh sound. I am not gonna expect that same thing from Voice of Baceprot. If anything, I want them to put their own flavor on it and see how they put their own personality on it. Let's get into the reaction. It's so weird hearing it done this kind of a way where the beginning and the drums, it definitely didn't sound the same, and I was kind of like, oh no, am I not gonna like this? And as the song went on, my saving grace in this particular cover is for sure the drummer. She is killing it, especially as the song went on. She really got into like Igor Cavalera's like pocket. From the playing perspective, it definitely just doesn't sound 100% right. And her vocals, obviously, they don't have the same impact like Max did, of course. But what is there is 100% their attitude and their love for this particular song. You can kind of see it. They believe in the message. They believe in what this song is about, and they see themselves in it, kind of, you know. And that's the charm of it is what makes this kind of work for me personally. They're gonna go crazy, right? I have to pause it right there. Yeah, they switched that up, obviously, right? That after it says refuse resist, it kind of goes into this crazy Andres Kisser solo, and it just goes off the rails. The chaos, right? The chaos of people rebelling against the government. That solo really personifies that moment so well. There's just the absolute chaos that ensues, and I'm gonna assume it's the skills. It's just they probably just don't have that level of technicality uh, to be able to replicate that, and I can forgive it. And at the same time, I do have to say that this is nowhere near the original song. I have to be honest, guys. I love these girls, and you guys know that. Who've seen my other reactions, but it's nowhere near the original. The original is a very special album. It's a special song. It's a special band. That chemistry between these guys before they broke up was something undeniable. And so much so, Territory, I believe, won Best Music Video in Europe, if I'm remembering it correctly, for just the message that it's kind of portraying. Right, the fight for between Palestine and Israel. It's. I always loved Max Cavalera and his piercing, sharp lyrics about exactly what he's talking about. It's not abstract. It's not hidden in messages. You know exactly how he feels about something or what he believes you should do. He doesn't mix words, and a lot of that impact is not here because mainly, obviously, I think they're much younger. The experience is very different. Obviously, Brazil is a rough place, especially in the time when Max was growing up. But at the same time, I see their parallels and love for the music. And again, it's not up to par to the original, but I still like it for the energy they're putting forth. Interfere your worst enemy. Another thing I'm going to give this, something I didn't mention before, for those who stuck around this far, is the way they change up the rhythm of the song itself. It does sound like Chaos AD, but it also doesn't sound like Chaos AD. It gives it more of a punk kind of a vibe, almost Rage Against the Machine punk vibe, rather than a thrash death metal that Sepultura was. Which I think that's the cool part, really. It's the let's adapt to what we can do and change it up a little bit. And I appreciate from them being able to be honest with themselves, like, okay, we can't do this exactly, so we're just going to do it a little bit different. Now, let me know what your particular opinion was on this reaction, how you guys felt about it yourselves. Again, this is a special band with a special song in my heart. It's one of the first really heavy songs that I really, really liked as a kid. So I remember, like, as a little kid watching the music video and being really, really impressed with that, that real life footage of a kid standing and stopping the tank. I think it was like in some far eastern country. And guys, make sure to enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe out there and keep it metal.